President Trump is calling the ceasefire with Iran into question. The two sides have traded fire over the last 24 hours. Iran attacked 3 ships in the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. Defense Department said it hit 80 targets with its own strikes. While at the NATO summit today, the president said the memo of understanding is over.
I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it.
Professor Yossi Mekelberg joins us now. He's a senior consulting fellow with the Chatham House's Middle East and North Africa program. Good morning, Professor, and welcome. Those were clear comments from President Trump today. What do you make of what he's just said, and do you expect a full return to hostilities?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I think, again, President Trump, in his very colorful language, leave very little room to go back to negotiations. However, we know that in the Trump era, things can change very quickly. It's very difficult to know whether it's tactical, try to press the Iranian either by military operation, one side, and this kind of language to push them back into the negotiation table and make further concessions. But at the same time, the language from Iran was not less colorful in this sense. So there is a real crisis in the negotiation. What we need to see, and this is a very dangerous moment, if this is the part of their style of negotiation that we know they are capable of, or a real breakdown. They can't reach an agreement. They don't necessarily see then an agreement under the current conditions serve both sides, and they will go back to crisis and hostilities.
What's noteworthy to me is that both sides appear to be just as angry and aggressive as the other as far as the strikes and the language. But can either side afford to return to full hostilities? Iranian Osencio said Brent crude is up 5% just today. Each nation is dealing with increasing costs and economic issues. So is this perhaps bluster from both sides?
It is. It might be the case that both sides are actually miscalculating. There is a possibility that the Iranians are overplaying their hand, because they saw that they are resilient. Only this week, the funeral of their spiritual leader Ali Khamenei, which they managed to get many people to the street, showed that the regime is still standing despite months of attack by the United States and Israel. The closing the Strait of Hormuz that actually pushed President Trump to sign the MOU, which was more in favor of Iran than what the United States and Israel wanted to achieve. On the other hand, the United States, I believe, with its military superiority, they might end this kind of Iranian resilience. So at this point, again, there is price, obviously, for both sides if they continue the hostilities, but they may calculate that or miscalculate that, at least in the short run, it serves their purpose.
Yeah. Yossi Mekelberg, thanks for being with us this Wednesday.
Thank you.